Hello guys, and welcome to episode 8 of my Karelia campaign in Steel Division 2, playing on the Axis side. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the new DLC content and also the Steel Division League content that I've been putting up on the channel, but today we're of course back with the Karelia campaign. So let's carry on. 151st Cannon Artillery Brigade and the 1072nd Anti-Tank Regiment need to be killed. Gotta just decide how I'm going to destroy both of them. They can reinforce each other in phase A. They might do so, they might not. I think I'm going to start by attacking the 151st Cannon Artillery Brigade with the 2nd Border Guards Battalion and also some backup, probably the artillery. Mainly so that if I make that attack and we crush them, I think this will still have the action points to join in this battle. If they don't join in, they'll probably get pushed down though. So I don't know, maybe not. But I think this is more important because then it opens up this unit to run all the way through. So let's start by doing that. Tactical battle, jump on in. Alright, they didn't reinforce, so this should be relatively simple. My forces do not have frontline presence though. So we're going to have to rely on leaders to do that, like the Yakari leader here. Because the Raya Yakari and the Tankinto Junta, they both don't have any frontline presence because this is an anti-tank team and this is a recon squad. So yeah, I guess we could maybe use the Maxims behind us to help out. But it's going to be a pretty simple deployment. We just kind of have all of these recon units. Zoom to the other side of the map. And then kind of carry on from there. The game over very quickly. We'll head all the way up to their spawns. We'll spread out as we see stuff, and then I'm just going to launch the battle. We'll bring in machine guns to just capture the points on the map, just in case. I can also, of course, bring in the leaders. These are technically faster than the transports we're using for the Raya Yakari, so hopefully they won't get too far ahead of themselves. We will see. I can just speed this up, there's no real reason not to. I guess the only thing we got to look out for is probably hidden leader units and stuff like that that might ambush my trucks. Hard to tell because of the front line being weird. For example here, we might as well unload rather than let the Visivod get the better of us. Unload a couple of these to engage the combat. We've got those Visivod on the run already. WC-52 there. Not sure what's in that. That's job done there. We managed to surrender them. Those are going to have to unload and engage the Konaya. We should have the numbers to beat those. Should. Not a guarantee. I was just checking if this is actually the artillery unit, because we haven't actually come across any artillery units yet. I guess one thing I do need to do is like the shift unload thing, so that they automatically unload when they get to the positions. Okay, I think that Maxim might be dead. Gonna get direct fired. That's not good. Alright, it's fine. Let's just carry on through here. I might have these actually move back whilst the Maxims move forwards. This one needs to retreat as well. The Raya Yakari need to go and deal with that. I guess maybe I could move like so and get some machine gun fire on those. Kill them off, I'm not sure. There's just that Visivod on the right hand side there. If I can start pinning it down actually, and then we kind of like pull back a little bit, that has to kind of maybe turn round. Yeah, he's turning around. We'll just keep firing him now. We'll be able to kill him off. Well, it looks like that might get the better of my Yakari. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, that's fine. Keep them going. Visivod doing a run up. Get some more in. More of these machine guns. It's taking me a while to kill these, huh? Have a couple of these move over. We'll spread these out in the spawn. Okay, just gonna keep speeding things up. Once that's dead, we'll capture that. I mean, it might just pull away from the flag anyway. Almost there. Great. Job done. 24-0. Artillery destroyed. Cool stuff. Just lost that poor machine gun squad to the artillery direct fire. Always amusing. Okay, so that didn't actually get the kill. That's unfortunate. But we're probably going to do a similar thing here. I'm going to call in these guys to help us out. That was the plan. Tactical battle, jump on in. The ZIS-3s might prove a little more difficult to deal with just because they will try and transport snipe, because they'll try and put the AT guns in the normal positions. Yeah, really annoying though that we didn't manage to destroy that unit entirely. The total victory just didn't get the kill. Okay, it's quite an open map. It's not great for us, but I'll see if I can make it work. Make sure these are on the road. Might have to just like manually spread these once we start the battle. It could be a good idea actually to just deploy the original 12 and then go from there. By just sort of manually placing them after the start of the battle. I am going to need machine guns. Kivari though only have 1 DP, which makes them kind of terrible. It might be better to just use Kivos, honestly. And then bring in like the 2-star Kivari. We'll see how we get on. And they're probably going to place these quite defensively. Yeah, and transport snipe us to death, so... Like I already lost, was that a couple on the left there? Oops. Yeah. It's fine, we got a bit of a salient on the right at least. I shouldn't have allowed that to happen on the left, but this map is so big it's hard to keep track of. Those guys might actually die. The Maxim and there's this 3 combination is pretty rough. We'll unload these and start pushing them up. Alright, start spreading those out, push them forwards. Push these forwards. Those are spreading out. Okay. So yeah, this might take a little longer. Losing a couple Cavalli for free wasn't a good idea. But yeah. Otherwise we're okay. It looked like a bad start, but... And it is a bad start. In the grand scheme of things. But easily recoverable. I'll unload this one here. Run him over there. This one might be able to get all the way up. Trying to like figure out exactly where the enemy is so that I can push on them from cover. So for example here, they're up on this side of the hill, so I can probably push them from the right side of the hill to flank them. Okay, never mind, there is an AT gun up there. Well, Guess we're going to rely on a little bit of mortar fire. Might as well pull this one across. We're up close with the submachine guns, so that should help us take out the Maxim nice and fast. These guys are going to take a little bit of damage from the Maxim, but not too much. I'm just going to get the mortar fire on top of that to help us out. And probably may as well mortar the Zis 3 there as well. The leader that side. Again, we can get like the flanking attack in here. Looks like this has got a lot of machine guns pointed towards it. Bring in another mortar. Gonna unload that one early because I need to get that mortar strike down ASAP. When M2 went past us, that's probably got a Zis 3 in it. Kind of annoying how they're capturing all of that ground. Yeah, it's a Zis 3. In this situation, they'll get killed because they're right by my infantry squad. But here they kind of just bypass this one entirely. Zis 2, okay. That is fine. You might as well keep these pushing forwards. These two can fall back because I don't want them to be surrendered. Let's have the Kevos keep going forwards. Kivari can move to the left side a bit more. Oh, I need to kill this Maxim in the open. I need to take back this area on the right hand side, as this 3 is going to be a bit of a problem. Firing at me. Give us, it's fine. Those ones did the trick. Lovely. Didn't manage to make that flank quite work, but that's okay. I'm probably gonna run close to these Zis 3, just so that we can get the submachine guns in range. That will help us kill it a lot quicker. There we go. Beautiful. Good, making some decent ground. So I get those mortars to move up, and I'll put a supply truck with them. Although I don't expect there to be much more resistance after the start. Their initial forces will have all been placed down near the front. I'm going to send a couple of these back. The rest can keep pushing forwards. I'll just try and finish this off now. A lot of flags to take very quickly on the left-hand side, which will probably help us out quite a bit, actually. Oh, that one actually got killed off. That's not good. Didn't see that happening. Must have been on the corner of the screen somewhere. The real question is, can I take out this Zis 3 from range with the Pionieri? I hope so. Yeah, we're getting there. Good. Make sure I have more reinforcements coming up. Go for a quick mortar strike there. Good. Right, these don't need too long to go that way. We do have range on the Zis 3 with the Kivos SVTs, so we'll just run that down with that, since they are recon. You can keep eyes on them. There we go. Beautiful. Narach Lake. There we go. The echo on those SVTs firing is actually sounds really cool. Good. Let's unload these early, because there was a ZIS-3 that killed the Kivari there. This can move across and take out the ZIS-3. Alright. So good. That should be able to make it quite far up. ZIS-3 is kind of in a awkward position for themselves. I can get a lot of my transports nearby, just like straight past them. Nice. Good quick kill. Alright. That's it. That unit's probably going to want to back off. If I can kind of push through here and get within the 500 meter range, that would be the way to kill them, but don't need to. Total victory, 9 minutes 46 seconds. We did lose those Kivari. That was unfortunate at the start, at least. The third squad that died, yeah, that was fine. But the first two, I basically said I should take care of, and then I didn't, so I guess that's on me. Alright, let's push these through. They might get cut off by this unit next turn, but we will see. Just going to move up these and deploy them again. And the artillery might as well zoom all the way up. And this one can come up as far as it can. Cool. This can come round. And the light artillery don't have the ability to count to barrage, sorry, so don't need to worry about them. Okay, so that's everything on the right-hand side done now. What we're going to do next is maybe attack these. The 172nd Rifle Regiment. I do have plenty of aircraft I can bring in. So I think that's what I'm going to do. They are isolated. We can just overwhelm them entirely. And since I don't have like adequate infantry on the ground, the aircraft will supplement nicely. Not sure which aircraft to bring in though. I don't really want to go like all in with the big bombers. That kind of seems like a waste. I could bring in maybe the close support wing, but the cluster AP is kind of nice. Maybe the Focke-Wulfs, but again, it's quite important that we leave the anti-armor aircraft for when we have to take on armored units. There's just so many units. Look how thick these lines are. It's like five units thick on both sides. Like, that would be hell to try and push through. I'm just not going to bother. We'll just surround them. Oh, this Swedish infantry coming down. Make those moves at least. Okay. Let's just bring in both of these, and then I think I'm just going to bring in the fighters. Just strafe them. That'll do. A tactical battle, and we'll jump on in. So this might be a little bit of a longer battle, just because they do have standard infantry and stuff, which will slow us down, as opposed to, you know, just AT guns or just artillery. Also, this map is a bit more tough to deal with. Just because it's kind of like a lot of open ground with not really any cover. So on the offense, it's quite difficult to deal with. The NAD aren't very good either. They don't have any machine guns, so that's a bit awkward. I'm not sure I really need to put too much here, because I can only deploy here. I can probably just capture these, like 1 unit each. So I'll just put a unit here, and I'll put a unit here, and we'll just drive into those. On the right, we can push the town for sure. Here, I'm actually just going to deploy them. Oh, I may as well deploy them back here, and then just unload them there. It's fine. We can do this. And unload probably just in here, although an AT gun could be placed on the left. So let's deploy short, just in case. This is the perfect place for Pioneer, like the light cover and then like close range engagement areas where they can use the HE if they need it. Okay. Bring up a couple units here. I might deploy these ones without transports, just push them up like so. Same deal here, because I'm not really sure how far we'll get. I'll have 1 unit that just drives up and unloads in here. Okay. Do I have much in the form of recon? I do. We've got some G50s and some gladiators. I'm going to start with this. We're going to bring out the gladiator. I'm actually going to bring out both the gladiators. And we're going to see what we're up against. And then I can bomb it. I can hit it with the recon vehicles I can bring in as well. Although the recon vehicles are probably a bad idea. Just because they can get killed by those AT guns and also the AT rifles that the AI likes to use a lot. So, gotta be a bit careful. There's a lot of AT guns hanging about, look at that. Alright. Just bomb some of these. So that I don't get transport sniped. I could bomb the mortar. There was an AT gun here somewhere. There it is. We'll strafe that to death. Oh, there's another one. This has 4 30 cals. It's not going to do anything on strafing. That's funny. This one does have some gun pods, so we can use that one at least. Although it looks like this MU-109 bomber nearly got the job done anyway, so we'll save the ammo on this for the time being for something else. I'm making some decent ground. Let's just make sure we start bringing in even more stuff. It's fine. Oh, that's got to go. That has got to go. This aircraft like pretending that it did most of the work. Cool. Alright, let's unload these. Unload these. They're pushing the right kind of hard. The middle seems to have just opened up entirely. Same on the left hand side. I reckon I can be quite confident in placing some of these units further up. Oh, that rocky camaraderie there might kill my pioneer. Almost. Okay. This can leave. This can strafe the Lapide. We can bring in a couple more of these. Do I have many more of those? I think I do. Let's bring in the ace for a bit of strafing. We could strafe the BTRS there as well, honestly. I should probably drop some bombs on this, because that's a risky engagement from a Pionieri. Kinda don't want to move them because I'll just die. It was the only way to save them, and it looks like it just about worked. Alright. Oh, they unloaded another AT gun. Of course they did. Of course they did. Right, these can both leave. Those ME-109s. Just did that in the corner. Okay. Ace having a slightly different camo as opposed to the other ME-109 G2s. Good, making some decent ground here. These two can push up like so. Great. Now PDRS there, look at that. That's so cheeky. Please kill him. I want to get my stuff transport sniped, thank you. We'll strafe those two. Strafe that. Good job, Ace. Strafe those transports, that'd be handy. I will just bomb that one. These continue on their way. These can all keep moving up. We've made quite a lot of ground pretty quickly, actually. Faster than I thought we would. I guess having air support is really helping us out. So. Just means I don't really need much on the ground. I'll bring the gladiators back in. See if we can spot more stuff to strafe. Get some Brewsters in the sky. These are terrible at strafing, but always fun to see them. The other special planes we haven't really looked at. I guess the G50 maybe. G50 might actually do some damage because it does have two 12.7s. But no. Let's go and see how much damage this can do. Oh, never mind, the Pionieri. Beat me to it. Oh, yeah, combat. Interesting. All this fire, though, from the M39 is going to absolutely annihilate that squad. They are gone. Goodbye. The strafing runs from the Brewsters did the trick. That's nice as well. There's something behind us here. I have no idea what it is, but I need to find out. Is it that AT gun? Surely not. Another one there. Gonna bomb that one. Hmm. There it is. Get him. I think those AT guns are holding the line pretty well, actually. I'm going to bring in more of the G50s. I think they're actually pretty good at strafing in this situation. Better than the Gladiators, at least. Well, that's victory. Total victory. 10 minutes, 19 seconds. One loss, one Pioneer. Got transport snipes. That is about it. Yep, nice. So that uses up an air unit that I probably won't need at the end of the turn anyway. And that's going to probably destroy the 172nd, I hope. Yep, they are gone. Perfect. And we've cut them off here, so we need to start digging in. That's what we're going to do. So, I don't know if I need that one there. We can probably just dig in this one, then pull this back. Then we dig in a unit here eventually as well. And that should have that covered. We'll just kind of have a couple extra units in here, just in case. The rest can continue down. That'll do. I am going to bombard this. And we're going to move up here. Set up AA for this turn. Great. Right, so the rest of those are kind of staying where they are. And my heavy artillery down here needs to probably start bombarding some of this lot. So let's do that. How many heavy artillery pieces do we have? Got 3. Let's bombard this unit, and that unit. I don't know. I think they can still initiate, but they won't have the abundance of infantry in phase A. So that'll be good. They could still like creep through here. Like the 177th can still attack the independent battalion. I'm pretty sure this unit can also attack, so we might still get attacked there, which is fine. Like I'm not trying to stop them attacking me at all. I just kind of want to limit their engagement so that we don't spend the entirety of every end turn playing breakthrough battles, which can get quite tedious. We will bombard these guys. Stop them attacking. They actually bypassed this area anyway, didn't they? They tried to push into here. These are all dug in. That's all fine. Don't need to move any of these. This one might as well move down. I might move this one here as well. Yeah, that's fine. Give me this across and put it up again. Okay. This one is going to be used to bombard here. Good. Have we bombarded here yet? Nope. Gonna do that. Great. Then I'm going to bombard over here. Bombard the one behind. This one. Bombard. Let's say this one. This one. And this one. This one. We just have so much artillery. It's kind of ridiculous. Do I have enough to cover these two? I'm going to use this one to hit that one. Okay, perfect. It's just ridiculous. And honestly, I'm not gonna like waste my time moving any of this stuff. I don't think I need to. Like, I've got the tanks behind the front line here anyway. I could maybe try and squeeze in some tanks over here. But I've got the 1st Armoured Battalion in there. We've got the Armoured Division HQ behind us here. This heavy artillery I might move back, and we'll sneak those in there, so that if this gets attacked at some point we can use the Assault Gun Brigade. Otherwise, yeah, like I said, I'm not going to bother moving all of this about unless there's like an extra unit or two that might be worth using, but there is. Just break a few up that can start travelling around. Okay. Any other artillery pieces I may as well use? Just make a long line of them, it'd be much easier to track. Could bombard their artillery, that's another thing that I could do. This one actually does need to be moved forward quite a bit, so I think I might do that. I will move those guys into there. I'll dig them in next turn, and we'll move that into there. Okay. That'll do, I think. Double checking. Move on. See if they make any attacks. They did put up AA. Actually, they put up both the AA there. They're going to take them down again. There is a little bit of a bug sometimes where they do that, but that one can't move. It's like jammed in there, so it might not. Got the air interception again. And again. Okay, that's good. Gonna have to make sure I have an artillery piece bombard this. Another fighter wing. Blimey, they've got a lot of aircraft, huh? We're gonna have to go get that airfield ASAP. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if they're gonna keep suiciding them, but yeah, we'll take them out. And that's it. Alright, okay, back to our turn. I'm just gonna destroy this with these guys. Might use up more of their aircraft. Cool. We'll take out these guys with these guys. Good. And that's like all of the backline forces destroyed now. So we'll move this down here. This can continue moving across the bottom. Keep spreading out across the countryside. And all the way out. And we'll cut off these guys on the right finally. And just carry on. I guess I could leave some to kind of encircle them, so if I dig in these guys, because they might try and run now that they're encircled, which would get a bit awkward. Like individual units on their own might get caught out, so I guess all of these are going to be bombarded anyway. Let's make sure the right ones are bombarded first. We need to make sure we bombard this one and this one. And then I guess another one. Doesn't really matter which one. That one will do. Okay. Eventually we can just use these to cross through here. And then... yeah, that should be all be fine. I might keep this AA set up there. I don't know. Let's continue through with the pioneers. I found their aircraft. Don't know if that needs to stay there. They do have this unit kind of coming down. I need something to fill the gap. Move this one across. This one can still kind of push down, I think. A bit vulnerable on its own, though. Alright, we'll keep it at distance, just in case. Yeah, we got a nice sort of wall of Finnish infantry kind of sweeping through the countryside again, which is great. Let's go ahead and get the artillery down on this. And we'll continue to bombard the front line. Okay. Not sure if there's any specific attacks that I actually want to make. We're not really bordering anyone that I want to attack. We're actually not in range here. Alright, so we'll dig in these. We'll bombard the AA. I might as well dig in these. And I guess we'll kind of leave it at that. One of these units should probably sneak in here. Actually, let's just put that in there. And then these ones can all carry on down. They're travelling behind our lines down the road to get to the areas where we've broken through. Cool. Unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So we managed to clean up a lot of this. We've made a lot of progress here. I'm going to just continue sweeping across, and then that will eventually encircle the entirety of their front line. And I guess we'll end up winning from there. Like, technically, I think it wins. It might win the campaign if we get the encirclement. It depends if it captures this flag, I think. Because if it captures Viborg, I think that is the objective, to win on the Finnish side. So I guess we'll see. But that's it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.